Hey everybody, Michaela Vernava alongside Doug Hyde at Gillette Stadium, where the Patriots have handily defeated the Tennessee Titans 35-14, the final. The offense really spread across the board tonight. Doug, what really just impressed you most, I guess, about what the Patriots were able to do out here tonight?
Well, I think one of the things was that as good as Tom Brady was this season, MVP, probably deserves that, probably going to win it. There were times when it was pretty obvious that he missed Julian Edelman. I think that Danny Amendola did a fantastic job in this game of playing that Julian Edelman role, and I think that there's an element of saving Danny Amendola for the most important moments, and it feels like that's what they were doing out here today. It's the playoffs. It's time to ramp up his usage. It's time to ramp up a guy like Dion Lewis's usage. He's really been a workhorse down the stretch, and he's heading into a contract year. He's going to be a free agent after the season, so it seems like they're using him as much as they possibly can now. Injuries be damned, injury proneness be damned, and just get everything that you can out of that guy. And he was fantastic again tonight. He had rushing yards, receiving yards, had 100 total yards from scrimmage, and it was just a great performance from him overall.
And that play that got called back, I thought it was just so impressive. Dion Lewis's awareness, in addition to obviously his seemingly endless supply of energy and quickness out there. Between that and then also the fact that Tom Brady was able to utilize so many different weapons. Yeah. What does that really say about Josh McDaniels, Bill Belichick, this coaching staff, and what they're able to do with their offense?
Yeah, no, it's really impressive. And it just shows how deep this team is, too, that, they've got Chris Hogan and basically as their number 3 receiver. If Brandon Cooks can't step up, then Danny Amendola will. If Rex Burkhead can't play, and if Mike Gillislee can't play, then you've got Dion Lewis and James White to step up. And I think that, going back to Lewis real quick, his versatility is so key for this team because you don't really need Rex Burkhead if you have Dion Lewis. You don't really need Mike Gillislee if you have Dion Lewis. So if those guys are injured, if those guys can't play, and Lewis is the guy who can catch passes out of the backfield, he can run between the tackles, he can run outside, he's just such a valuable asset to this offense, and it's just such a deep unit overall. It was really impressive tonight.
And Brandon Cooks, as he really didn't step up, he was 3 for 9 tonight, and just has been, I guess, lackluster in comparison to, I feel like, what people expect of him and his superstar status. Do you think that had more to do with him and his abilities and performance, or just the game plan that they had for the Titans tonight?
Yeah, I think some of it is game plan related, and he's just been very hit or miss in general this season. The hit games when he has over 100 yards, those usually come on deep balls, and it seems like the Patriots just really weren't interested in throwing deep in this game. They wanted dink and dunk, and that was so effective that they didn't really need to rely on those deep balls. I think Brady only had 2 deep passes. Both of them went to Cooks, and both of them were incomplete. So they just didn't really need that element of the game in this game.
So 35 points later, and they are headed to yet another AFC Championship game, and that means we have a busy week ahead of us. So keep up with us on NESN.com.